Independent probability. We define that as finding the probability of two events happening. And to find that, all we have to do is multiply the probabilities of each event. So we know how to find single probabilities. So now we're just going to find two probabilities and we're going to multiply those fractions together. So let's just practice that right now. We have two number cubes are rolled sequentially. So we're going to roll this one first and then we'll roll this one second. What is the probability that the first number cube shows a 3 or a 4? So we're just going to pause right there and we're going to calculate that probability. We need that number cube to show a 3 or a 4. A number cube has 6 total possible outcomes, and there's 1 3 and there's 1 4 on the number cube, so that would be 2 good outcomes out of 6 total outcomes. Now on the second number cube, we want the second number cube shows an odd number. So the odd numbers on our number cube would be 1, 3, and 5. So we have 3 total odd numbers out of 6 total possible numbers. Now that we have our two numbers, all we have to do is multiply those two fractions together. So we would take 2 over 6 and multiply by 3 over 6. Reminder, to multiply fractions, all we have to do is multiply the top numbers together. So we're going to do 2 times 3 is 6, and then 6 times 6 is 36, and that would be our answer. We would have a 6 out of 36 chance of that happening. Let's do another example together. We have Mark has a penny, nickel, dime, and quarter in his pocket. You can see those pictured here on the slide. He randomly selects a coin from his pocket, replaces it, and selects another coin. What is the probability that both coins are pennies? So he reaches into his pocket and he wants to grab a penny. He's hoping for a penny. We have 1 penny out of 4 possible coins. Now, since he replaced the coin back into his pocket before he drew another coin, we would still have the same probability of that happening a second time. The second time he tries to grab a penny, he would still have a 1 out of 4 chance. We have 1 out of 4 times 1 out of 4. We multiply those together. 1 times 1 is 1, and 4 times 4 is 16. So that is how you solve for independent probability. What you are going to do next is you are going to complete this slide, which reads, a spinner and a standard number cube are shown at the right up here at the top. Use both to complete the table below by dragging the missing denominator values into each white box. So I'm going to do the first one with you, and then I'll leave you to do the next two. Number 1 says, Callie spins the spinner and rolls the number cube. What is the probability that she spins a 5 and rolls a 6? So let's start with that spins a 5. We look at our spinner up here. We have 8 total numbers, and there's only 1 5, so it would be 1 out of 8. So I'd take the 8, I would drag it here to the box and make that first fraction 1 over 8. And then for the second one, we have rolls a 6. So on the number cube, there's 1 possible 6 on there out of 6 total numbers. So it would be 1 over 6. We would multiply those. 1 times 1 is 1, and 8 times 6 is 48. So that's how you do this slide. You can go ahead and complete number 2 and number 3 on your own, and then you have one slide at the end to do all by yourself. If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, go ahead and get practicing.